Hello everyone, I'm excited to talk to you again today. We're doing another one of our Money Talk lessons in our series, Kingdom Wealth Management. And recently we've been talking about how that kingdom wealth and prosperity is in proportion to several things that you have in your life. We've got quite a list going, so we're actually up to number 6, I believe, on the list. There's only one more after today, but kingdom prosperity. That's the level of increase. That's the expansion. That is the growth that you have in your influence and in your life. So in this section, we're talking about how that prosperity is in proportion. It's compared to some things that you have the ability to control, that you can improve. So the list is getting quite long. There'll only be one more after today, but here's the one I want to teach to you today. Kingdom prosperity is always in proportion to your motives and your priorities. Your motives and your priorities. What is your motivation or your desire for kingdom wealth? What are your priorities? What projects, what goals do you have in mind for kingdom wealth when it comes into your life? When you answer those questions, you limit or you raise the level of expectation for kingdom prosperity to be released into your life. Let me read the Bible. James chapter 4, verse 2. You desire and you do not have. So you murder, you covet, and you cannot obtain. So you fight and quarrel. You do not have because you do not ask. Now that's the ESV. King James Bible, I'm sure you recall, says, ye ask and receive not because ye ask amiss, that you may consume it on your own lusts. But here's New Living Translation, and I think this just really helps us nail what this verse really means. James 4:3. And even when you ask, you do not get it because your motives are all wrong. You want only what will give you pleasure. Now that really helps us understand this concept. What are your motives for desiring kingdom wealth? Now, you recall I've taught many times, there's nothing wrong with desiring more. If you have a desire for more, that desire is God-given. Satan would never give you a desire for more, especially if your motivation is to do work for the kingdom. But if your motives are right and your priorities are right, the level of wealth increase that you experience will always be in proportion to those motives and desires. So here's the question. Pastor, I'm just not sure of my motives and my priorities. How can I be sure that I have the right motives and the right priorities? You see, I think Satan really attacks all of us in these areas and causes us to question or doubt ourselves. So ask yourself 2 questions. Number 1, are my motives right? I believe that they are. If they're not, then you can easily correct them. But when you know your motives are right, don't let the enemy talk you out of that. Don't let him speak doubt and condemnation. Yes, my motives are right. I know my heart. Then secondly, are my priorities based on the work of the kingdom rather than on personal interest? I believe that they are. Again, if they're not, you can easily make that adjustment. But you need to believe that they are. Because if Satan can cause you to doubt in these 2 areas, you will always limit your expectation for more. But when you answer yes to those questions, my motives are right, my priorities are right, rest assured you have positioned yourself for increase. Your prosperity will always be in proportion to your motives and to your priorities.